So, a while ago, I made a video about fixing Minecraft. I took things that didn't make sense to me, and I made them make sense in the dumbest way possible. And guess what? We're doing it again. Okay, so boats are craftable, and so are minecarts. But why do minecarts have all of these different versions, whereas boats just have 2? I mean, come on. Yeah, technically there's a few versions, but wouldn't it be a lot better if there were just like actual useful boats? Instead of just a regular boat, why not the boat with the furnace? There you go. So you can go extra fast. Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, why not make music while sailing? Don't worry, I got you. TNT boat. Of course they work. Like, you would think it's just a visual. No, it's like an actual TNT boat. I mean, you lose the boat entirely, but, you know, you get what you ask for. How about an end crystal boat that you just, you know, flat out can't even use at all? Oh my god, this is stupid. How about a bell boat that literally will ding dong every single time you sail around, and it'll do it randomly, by the way. Like, this will just annoy you over time. As you sail, it's just gonna ding dong. Enjoy. It'll just be getting worse and worse until you can't handle it, and it'll just get worse and worse. I still don't think I'm doing my channel justice, though. So we also got a boat, a minecart in a boat. But if you don't like that, we also have a boat, a chest in a boat, a chest in a minecart in a boat. But if you don't like that, we also got a boat in a boat, in a chest in a boat, in a minecart, not in a chest, and we got that. Yep, you can still sail it. All right, let's just move on. This is getting real bad. You know, I never understood why drip leaves work like this, and you step on it and it slowly goes down. I mean, that's all cool and all, but then you have these little guys that just like don't work. Like, they don't even, why don't they work? I don't understand that. That's so strange. It's almost like someone like me should fix that. As opposed to the big drip leaf and the small drip leaf, we also now got the tiny, it's a working water. There you go. Look, we got the big one and you can stand on it and it slowly sinks down. And we got the little one where you can stand on it and you demolish it. But don't you worry, I also went the other way around. Big drip leaf. And you can just stand on it. It doesn't do anything. It's you know, it can hold your weight, this one. Hey! It can hold it. Awesome. Does it serve a purpose besides this? No! Okay, so you know about lightning rods, right? When it's thundering, then these things start sparkling, and theoretically, if lightning strikes, they will save your base from it. But that's kind of all they do. They don't really do anything else, which I find incredibly boring. If you instead put it in your offhand, you start, holding it up in a interesting way. Definitely very safe to walk outside like this. Now, if thunder were to strike, just like that, we now have an enchanted lightning rod. As you can see, it glows in my hand up there. You see it? So now, what you can do with this thing, effectively, is repurpose it. Sup! Oh, wait. Sup! Why isn't it working? Why are you... Oh, I have to offend it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, lightning in your hand. I'm still holding it weirdly, but, lightning. So now, if you ever wanted to get a, charged creeper for yourself, you absolutely can. And I honestly, genuinely think this is a pretty legit way, because whether you're a redstone genius like me or have absolutely no idea how redstone works like me, I'm quite sure you at least know what redstone dust is and how you can place it on the ground to create these nice little lines of conductive powder of what sorts. But what I always found weird is that this dust is apparently the only one that can do that, even though there absolutely are other alternatives. So now you can do this. It's essentially redstone, but like not at all. I practically made some sort of C4 where as soon as you activate it, well, it just explodes. There you go. And it's instantaneous as opposed to TNT, which means you can do really cool effects. So with Gunpowder 2.0, you can effectively do something like this. It's meant to say hi. Now, I never understood the use of a cauldron. In the previous video, I gave it some demonic summoning purpose, but this time, I think I know what I'm doing. You see, when you add water to the cauldron and fire is heating it from below, it now turns into a new processing workstation, allowing the player to boil things. For example, when you boil an egg, you get a boiled egg. Hey, you can eat it. A boiled egg. Amazing. But you can actually do a lot cooler things with this. You see, if you get some bread and you try and craft them together. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I forgot something. When you boil water, you get salt. And I know that the bucket is gone, but just, you know, ignore it. And now when you put bread with salt with a soft-boiled egg, an egg sandwich. Yeah! And it heals you if you eat it. I'm currently obviously full, but, you know, it would heal you. Now, I don't know about you, but when I eat a lot of egg, like a lot of egg, I get like the egg ick. So, if you eat 1, you're fine. If you eat 2, you're still fine. If you eat 3... you become very, very sick with egg. Also, you have my sister. Now, that obviously was a joke entry. This is the real purpose. When you boil an egg, again, from a soft-boiled egg, it becomes a hard-boiled egg. Now, you can eat this, but what's much more fun is you can keep going. The hard-boiled egg will turn into, you guessed it, a harder boiled egg. And it becomes so hard boiled that you can bounce it away. And there it goes. Now, what's really fun about it is that they have really high knockback. And they actually do a lot of damage too. So let me just get another target that I see. There we go. If you hit the sheep a few times, you can kill it. And it absolutely has insane knockback. So do with it what you must. I wonder if a bee... yes, we can indeed go... Oh, dang. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Give it to me! I lost it. You can indeed go further than this. A harder boiled egg will turn into the hardest boiled egg. Now, this one is very dangerous. Now, with this egg, you're actually ignoring a certain law of thermodynamics, and you're also making a... perpetual motion machine, because this egg can bounce more frequently the more you launch. I'll just show you. The first time you bounce it, it goes high. The second time you bounce it, it goes higher. The third time you bounce it, it goes even higher. This thing will keep on going higher and higher until it either just unloads or it just crashes the world from an infinite number. This thing is pretty insane. And what's really fun about this is you can click it like this as well, which will cause really funny... but we can do other cool things with it. For example, now you see the Elder Guardian, and now you don't. And now you don't. Oh god, stand still. And now you don't. Please. There we go. Oh my god. Effectively, it has infinite knockback, which means whatever you place down, it is going to fly away infinitely. And I'm guessing that it just, like, it's unloaded, so it's just gonna keep doing that until I fly in that direction. It's powerful, right? Yeah, no, that adds up. You know, talking about the Ender Dragon, I think I have an idea with this little thing. Because this little egg is also boilable. I don't think this works, no. So it doesn't actually boil with regular fire. I think we need to do something else. You see, if you place this egg in the middle of lava, there we go. All right, now it's boiling. We just gotta wait a minute. Hey, there it is. Okay, so we got a boiled dragon egg, and man, does that look yummy. So let me just get rid of the lava real quick with a sponge. There we go. All right, great. Let's eat up. This is gonna be so tasty, and nothing bad will happen, surely. Also, yes, this does mean you will lose your one and only dragon egg. There is no purpose in doing this, but yeah, yes. You know, being in a snow biome, it made me think of another feature that I recently added. So when it actually snows, you might notice that, slowly, the world starts accumulating snow layers, depending on where it actually can snow. It obviously is a callback for a very old video I once did. I put it on the screen for a minute. There it is. Yep, that's the one. And it's a pretty neat feature, but what's really cool about it is, besides the lag, I can control how frequent it is. You see, if I type snow and layers and 4 or something, you'll notice that it goes 4 times as fast. And when I do something like speed 10, you notice that it goes even quicker. And my FPS is doing fantastic right now. 1 to 2 FPS. This is lovely. Let me turn on the sounds that is arguably missing. Ah, yes. Winter Wonderland. Such a nice place to be. Look at the tree. Yeah, no, every single area now has at least 4 layers of snow, because that's what we said, right? So what happens if I do 40? Well, it obviously is going to go up to 40, and I don't think my PC is going to be able to handle it. So, isn't the night sky beautiful? Those beautiful stars in the sky. Oh, so pretty. You know, they remind me of something. I can't remember what it was. It's something like an obtainable item in the video game that is also called Star. I think it's called Nether Star or something like that. Yeah, they really remind me of that. Gee, I sure wish I could just obtain the stars right now in my hand. You know what? It's gonna be a Hail Mary, but I'm gonna try and right-click the sky. Gee whiz, it worked! Wow, it is weird without stars. But it worked. We now have 64 nether stars. You've sacrificed a lot of planets and a lot of stars in the universe. But I hope it's worth it. You know what I never understood? The fact that the heart of the sea only is used for a conduit. I never understood that. Even though the name literally says heart of the sea. So I always got curious, what would happen if you kind of just burn it? Would it kill the ocean? Yes. Yes, it would. Oh my god, wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have saved the best for last. Look at these things. What are they? They are pressure plates. All kinds of different pressure plates. How awesome. Every single one of these has their own purpose. For example, the wooden pressure plate obviously is able to handle items, whereas stone can't. You have different variations. You have different variations of stone. And then you got these two. If you know what these are used for, I commend you, touch grass. This is the heavy-weighted pressure plate. And depending on the amount of mobs, it outputs a different redstone power. But this thing is a light-weighted pressure plate. Light-weighted. Lightweight, as in, it's a lightweight. Remember that. Because it's a lightweight. No, you probably get it.